Hi there, this is Gary Ryan Blair, and today you're going to learn how hackers, how hustlers, and high achievers use shortcuts. That's right, use shortcuts to drive bigger, better, and faster results. See, contrary to popular belief, life is full of shortcuts. Some accelerate success, while others accelerate failure. And in any human activity, and I'm talking about sales, entertainment, dog training, cooking, gardening, finances, you name it, someone has already been there and someone has already done that and learned a thing or two. And the best hackers, hustlers, and high achievers are the best shortcutters. They're also the ones who actively and who routinely leverage other people's shortcuts. Now, why is that, you might ask? Because they're acutely aware of one thing, and that is, what doesn't work is spending your life figuring everything out on your own and doing it yourself. And the way I see it is simply this. Why should you go to the trouble of reinventing the wheel when you can model the habits, the beliefs, and the execution strategies of high performers in order to reinvent and accelerate your own results? Now, if you think about it, shortcuts are a form of currency. In fact, they're the main currency among people and companies. And it's for this reason why it's critical for you to change your belief about the existence of shortcuts and start learning how to provide shortcuts for yourself and others. So it's best to look at it this way, and that is, you and I are only good at doing and in knowing a limited number of things. And if you think you must do everything, then you'll spend your time in frustration and failure. And if you think you know everything, a lot of it is likely inaccurate or even wrong. Today, we're much smarter, we're better informed, we're stimulated, and constantly accumulating more knowledge, more information than ever before. Therefore, we must continuously work to adapt and create shortcuts for others and leverage shortcuts ourselves. And if you're serious about explosive growth, about accelerating your win rate and learning the shortcut for achieving 10x results, then listen real closely. Now, we've all heard the saying that time is money. Well, here's 3 rules about time and why I believe time is the most valuable asset in the world. Number 1, time does not discriminate. Time is the world's only evenly distributed resource. What that means is that each person has the exact same amount of time available to them, regardless whether they are powerful or poor, enterprising or idle, and even bright or ignorant. The second is that time is scarce. You only get a limited amount of time in your life, and every day, the amount of time you have left shrinks just a little bit more. And whether you use it wisely or not, time nonetheless, it goes on with or without you. Number 3, time is running out in order for you to achieve your goals. Now, you might think you've got all the time in the world to make your dreams come true, but I'm here to tell you this. You don't. You see, for all the things you want to experience in life, time is running out. And you never know when the last grain of sand will fall through the middle of your own life's hourglass. See, time is running out for you to become the person you've always wanted to be, to make the mark you seek to make, to produce the work you know you're capable of. That's why you'll want to listen to this entire message and learn how to create and leverage the power of shortcuts. And what I want to do right now is to encourage a healthy obsession with time and provide you with a few actionable ideas that will help you to make your life a true living masterpiece. The first has to do with life expectancy. See, the average U.S. life expectancy is 76 years of age. And what that means is that middle age is 38 years old. That's right. Middle age is nowhere near 50. It's 38. So my question for you is this. Do you have more yesterdays or more tomorrows? And regardless of which side of 38 that you happen to be on, I hope that fact alone strikes a nerve and creates a strong bias towards taking action on your goals. As for me, one of my greatest motivators is desire to make enough money in order to do everything that I want to do, when I want to do it, and while I'm still young enough in order to enjoy it. See, I'm of the belief that life is short and that it's much more of a sprint than it is a marathon. You see, I prefer not to wait around for my dreams to come true. And rather than wait for things to happen and for the stars to align, I found that it's much wiser to take initiative, that it's much savvier to trigger the effects or outcomes that I desire, and that it's much more discerning to actually make things happen. So why in the world should you wait for your dreams to come true is a question you may want to consider. Why wait until you're in your 60s to build your dream house, to take your dream vacation, or to live the life you've always dreamed of? Most people have conditioned themselves to believe that they have to wait that long because they simply can't afford to do it right now. And yet, with every passing second, they're losing more and more the most valuable asset in the world. The one asset that they actually need in order to enjoy what they want to accomplish, and that is time. See, most of us are naive about the benefits of speed, the bright side of being impatient. So allow me to explain why success loves shortcuts. See, time is being packaged, positioned, and sold every single day, and it's done in all kinds of industries through all types of products and services. I promise you this, they're all shortcuts. They're all designed to help you save, conserve, and leverage as much time as you can. So let me give you a few examples. When you purchase a fast pass at Disney, you're buying time. You're buying a shortcut. See, instead of waiting in line for that ride, which could take hours, you're directed to a special line with a much shorter wait time. And when you sign up for TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, once again, you're buying time. You're buying a shortcut. These services help you speed through the airport security lines and avoid the hassles associated with them. And when you get yourself an Easy Pass for the highway, once again, you're buying time. You're buying a shortcut. This electronic toll collection system allows you to prepay your tolls, thus eliminating the need to sit in traffic and stop at every single toll plaza. And when you purchase anything through Amazon Prime, once again, you're buying time. You're buying a shortcut. You can shop from anywhere at any time and your goodies arrive the next day, and no more trips to the store for you. See, when you invest in the services of a professional coach, someone who has already achieved the goal you're now pursuing, again, you're buying time. You're buying a shortcut. A professional coach has already paid the price. They've already made the sacrifices and they've learned what it takes in order to secure the win. Their advice on what to do and how and when to do it can save you years, if not decades, of trial and error. Another example, when you buy a computer from Apple, Dell, HP, or Microsoft, again, you're buying time. You're buying a shortcut. Now, you may think you're just simply buying a computer, but once again, you're actually buying a tool that allows you to get more done in less time. In fact, both your computer and your phone are loaded with time-saving shortcuts, most of which people are simply not taking advantage of. And the next time you ship a package via FedEx, I assure you, it's because quite literally, they're selling time and you're an eager buyer. See, it's about time someone said it. Speed is sexy, saving time is a luxury item, and we're all in the business of creating shortcuts for others. See, speed is the ultimate turn on because each one of us is short on time. Whether we want to admit it or not, we're all impatient. We all dislike delays, long lines, out of stocks, and waiting on hold. But we do love finding what we want and getting back to work or play as quickly as possible. And as just demonstrated, we'll gladly and enthusiastically pay for time in the form of shortcuts so we can do more and experience more before the sand runs from our own hourglass. It's my belief that we're all in the shortcut business. The truth is this, you really can buy and sell time. You can really shorten your learning curve and shorten the learning curve for the people that you serve. You really can leapfrog over your competition and help your clients do the same. And you really can accelerate any outcome for yourself and your clients' desires by gaining access to the right information. And accelerating your results at a rapid clip often comes down to one thing, and that one thing is access to information. When you provide a shortcut in other people's lives, you know how to give them information, skills, or some kind of service that saves them time. These shortcuts enable better, faster, cheaper ways of doing things that are otherwise too frustrating, too hard, or just too time-consuming. And these shortcuts, this usefulness, is how you become a superstar performer and create a reputation that is absolutely legendary. And learning how to create shortcuts, learning how to become legendary, learning how to create so much added value and to 10x your goals in 100 days is what the 100-Day Challenge is all about. So give it a look. Head on over to 100daychallenge.com and make it the very next thing you do.